Rocky Flats nuclear fires. America's most dangerous factory. Opening ominous tone. Just outside Denver, Colorado, behind barbed wire and secrecy, stood one of the most dangerous buildings ever operated in the United States. This was Rocky Flats, a nuclear weapons factory that officially never harmed anyone. But the ground tells a different story. The factory. From 1952 to 1989, Rocky Flats manufactured plutonium triggers for nuclear bombs, the core component that starts a nuclear explosion. Plutonium is not just radioactive. It's toxic, carcinogenic, and pyrophoric, meaning it can catch fire on contact with air. And it did. The fires. Rocky Flats suffered multiple plutonium fires, but two stand out. 1957. A glove box fire burned plutonium dust, sending radioactive smoke into the atmosphere. Filters failed. Particles escaped into nearby neighborhoods. 1969. A second, even worse fire nearly reached a vault containing thousands of pounds of plutonium. If it had ignited, it could have caused an explosion contaminating most of Denver. Firefighters fought the blaze without knowing they were inhaling plutonium. The cover-up. Officials claimed everything was contained. Monitoring stations were altered. Reports were classified. But residents noticed patterns. Unusual cancer clusters. Contaminated soil. Radioactive particles found miles away. For decades, Rocky Flats continued operating, quietly leaking contamination into the land. Helicopters over the fire. During emergencies, government helicopters were deployed over the burning buildings, not to put out fires, but to monitor radioactive plumes spreading across the Front Range. The public was never warned. Schools stayed open. Families stayed home. The fallout settled. The EPA raid. In 1989, something unprecedented happened. The FBI and EPA raided Rocky Flats, the first criminal raid of a nuclear weapons facility in U.S. history. What they found: illegal burning of radioactive waste, secret dumping, environmental crimes spanning decades. Operations stopped permanently. The aftermath: Rocky Flats became one of the most contaminated sites in America. A massive cleanup followed. Thousands of buildings demolished. Tons of radioactive soil removed. Billions of dollars spent. But not everything could be cleaned. A wildlife refuge. Today, Rocky Flats has been rebranded as a national wildlife refuge. Bison roam the fields. Grass grows tall. Birds nest where plutonium once burned. But beneath the soil, radioactive contamination remains buried forever. You can hike nearby. You can live nearby. You just can't dig. Closing. Rocky Flats is not abandoned. It's not forgotten. It's been covered up and covered over. A nuclear weapons factory turned wildlife sanctuary. One of the strangest transformations in American history. And one of the most unsettling.